Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now that the July sales are here, and obviously I have gained some rank up materials and opened some crystals. Unfortunately, I didn't however end up getting any of the 10 or so champions that I was after, which kind of stings, but we still need to rank up some champions, and so far I have basically not ranked up anything. The only things that I have done thus far is I ascended my thing, because it was kind of out of place that thing was unascended and in my deck, and most recently I also ranked up Red Guardian and ascended that guy because I do think he can be quite cool at times, and yeah, I want to test him out. But it's time to take up a new champion to rank 3, and I'm definitely looking at my Mystic champions right here. I do have a skill rank up gem as well that I'm debating on, but for now we can see that I do have quite a lot of Mystic options that do most specifically involve Longshot, Sasquatch, Kushala, the Destroyer, and those would pretty much be the main ones. I do want to rank up my Sasquatch as well, and Longshot, but we're going to be going with Kushala because I do personally feel like Kushala's stock is kind of steadily going up because Kushala ends up being able to deal with majority of the new tough defenders. She can kind of handle bullseye depending on which metas we're in. She's definitely one of the best serpent counters. She's very good against a lot of old school defensive threats as well. And obviously there's Maestro and most of Cosmic class in general. So we are ranking up the Kushala. She is going to be my 9th rank 3 champion. And then we're going to take her out for a spin. With no synergies or anything needed. Even though I do think there's a cool synergy for Longshot that he can give all the females. But we're going to go without synergies, without recoil masteries, because recoils do increase her damage quite a bit as well. But for this go around, we're going to do without that. So Kushala has obviously quite interesting interactions with Despair Mastery when awakened, where effectively she doesn't benefit from it, and she also doesn't directly benefit from Mystic Dispersion, but obviously there are inbuilt abilities that get more potent if you have higher ranks in those masteries. But here we are. Well, that is a rank 3 7-star Kushala. And G and Silk are two of the champions that I have enjoyed using a lot recently. And whilst I have been extremely dissatisfied with, let's say, more recent additions to the game, Kushala is still one of the older 2023 champions that's absolutely killing it right now. There's just no question about it. Kushala is doing her thing, and she's pretty much ever so present in vast majority of the metas, which I love a lot. Oh yeah, and she can also take like Red Skull, which is quite important these days, and a handful of other champions. So the way you want to play Kushala obviously is start with parry heavy, and then spam as many light hits as you can. Get in some parries. And go for level 2. Then I need to get in a heavy attack. Pause this thing. Look at all that regen on block. Sweet, 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 sweet. Now I just need to land in and intercept. Oh, he intercepted me. I mean, it still counts. I mean, it still counts. I should have used my... I should have used my relic there. And there we go. So that's like a vanilla fight with Kushala. 1 minute. That's not the fastest for 500k health. It's not awful. It's definitely not the fastest time. Probably could have done slightly better as well. But as soon as there are any extra buffs involved in the fight, obviously she becomes even more dangerous. And that is something that we are going to have to wait till like Black Ball till we can actually get to see. Cool thing about Kushala though is she does have a lot of kind of hidden or less so hidden utilities in. because you know she has immunities, she has energy attacks. She can just take so many different fights. Okay. Pause on that. And that's all she wrote. 43 seconds. Now that's better. That is better. Now here Jugs will have some extra buffs. Then again, Unstoppable is going to slow me down. This could be quite an interesting fight. And yeah, the way Kushala works with Mystic Dispersion Mastery is that you gain power not when the buffs expire, but you gain power when buffs are gained. Kind of cool, because Mystic Dispersion doesn't typically benefit from, you know, permanent buffs, but Kushala does. Whoa, how did he do that? I chained it directly. Okay, that was weird. That was weird, but fine. There we go. There we go. We got 20 incinerates. All putting in work. And he did. Not too bad. Now, this should be a very slow fight, or slower fight. This should definitely be much, much, much slower. Which are the big fights? Should be very good for initially that we can get to. I should not have done this, but that's fine. Should have went for level 2 first. Again, I chained my level 1 into that combo, but it just didn't. That's not cool at all. Okay, let's get these pauses in at least. Get the relic. Yeah, you can definitely feel the speed difference here. But to be fair, I kind of messed up a little bit too. Right. But, oh right, what does her level 3 do? I don't think I use her level 3 much at all. What does she do with that level 3? Gain 1 stack for each blessing and place Kushala's an indefinite judgment on the opponent, increasing the duration of Kushala's future blessings by plus 4 seconds. Each active blessing inflicts a degeneration debuff. Ah. Is it good? Is it worth it? You pretty much never go to level 3 with Kushala, do you? Just realize that. Alright. So we got 9 here. We got all 3 blessings active. Kushala also has a very cool AI manipulation ability. Kind of like Kate's, you know, corner taunt on one of her blessings. And she smacked me. And that's not cool. That's it. We got special intercepted. Getting sloppy here. We're still winning. My Kushala is only Sig 20 though. But, you know, there's all the possibility of getting that higher up in the future. Right. When those incinerates meant to be paused whilst the full bar is active? I kind of feel like something's not quite right here. I kind of feel like, 1 second. And let's take a look at her abilities. The opponent is soul barbed or degenerating. Okay, never mind. My bad, you just get more of them. Whoops. Again, intercepted by a special. That's fine. We're gonna get where we need to go quickly enough. So we're gonna go with this, and this. Then it landed heavy. Then we need to go for another one. And then, okay, this might be the best strat. Yeah, that was much quicker. Well, not much, but still. It felt better too. I do want to get to that Black Bolt fight. We're gonna get to that Black Bolt fight quickly enough, and then we should see some melting happening. But yeah, then that means my next Mystic rank 3 is almost certainly gonna be Sasquatch. Need like a Mystic defensive powerhouse. Okay, we got 8. Not ideal, but fine. Go for 10 and spam those level ones. And get the intercepted. Whoops. $20. And that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. Still, all these fights are under a minute, and none of them are like particularly in Kushala's wheelhouse. Again, it's not as fast as some other champions. We know that. But what gives Kushala all of her value, or much of her value, is just how many difficult champions she can take down. And that is, in fact, extremely useful. I do have a feeling that this fight is not going to be ideal. But I'm going to have to spam level ones. Maybe not, but still. Because I don't want to lose all my power all the time. And she cooked. There we go. There we go. Okay, now these should be fun. These should be quite fun. Here we go. Probably heavy. There we go. 7 of those immediately. All barbed. Get intercepted like a Chad. Nullify all the regions. Okay, this is fun. We got 34 incinerates. And that wolf is cooked. 47 seconds. Nice. Okay, this is the fight that I wanted to get to. Are you heavy? How come he ain't getting any buffs? That's not cool. I wanted this fight because you were supposed to gain buffs. I mean, too little, too late. Disappointed with this, but we might as well finish that Halco. We might as well. But obviously then, and then. The big Kushala. Come on then. Take Hercules with her quite well, I feel like. I know exactly what I'm going to bring her in for the final fight of the video. Come on then. Well, that wasn't half bad for a class disadvantage fight, but could be one interesting one. Could be one very interesting fight for Kushala in special quests in the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. No, but send to you pain. There we go. Let's go for that. Pain. There's this big, mean Herc that people like to beat up. So you might as well join the club and beat up this Hercules. Okay. Wait. Whoops. Yeah, you can block unblockables too. You can do whatever we want, really. Except stop getting smacked in the face. That would be quite helpful. There you go. You could say that the guy is melting at this point. And we didn't nullify the indestructible. That kind of sucks. But still, easy fight. Obviously played a bit sloppily, but still. Man, I'm gonna enjoy this Kushala, for sure. But we still definitely need that Sasquatch out. After that, though, who knows when it comes to Mystic rank ups. Depends what we pull. There is one champion that I would like to rank 3, but who knows who that champion is. Right? Either way, you guys are awesome, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all been